55 miles an hour. The dew point this morning is 56. Relative humidity.
Raider fans packed the rafters to watch tonight's matchup. Thousands upon thousands more will watch the game as well.
And inside, outside, we're all around the towns to share in the excitement. The fans have been coming into the Dome in droves, a steady stream of loyalists who, over the course of this season, set a Twins attendance record of more than 2 million. They've come to watch the action on the field as last-minute preparations and warm-ups are underway this hour. That's the Twins right there, I think, on the field. And some of the fans have come early to watch those warm-ups, warming up themselves for their own part. A chance to cheer. The home run hanky there.
That's right. They're getting it warmed up. So as the Twins go into extra innings in this postseason, all is ready and the tension mounts.
Tom Ryther has a ringside seat at the Dome. He's going to share that view with us now. And Tom, we know the Twins are ready. What about you? You excited? You have to be.
Well, I am, and we've waited a long time for this. I've been here for about the last 15 years or so. Came here actually 16 years ago. But Paul, yeah, excitement, that's an understatement. And I haven't seen this kind of excitement or this kind of thrilling activity concerning baseball in years. It's history in the making. It's been a long, dry spell for postseason play for the Minnesota Twins, so fans have had plenty of time to get ready to cheer the team on. In fact, Randy Shaver can probably best tell us how the fans are doing because he's among them right now. Let's go to Randy Shaver.
All right, thanks very much, Tom. I am sitting up here in the upper deck overlooking third base as we get ready to go. I'm sitting with Neva Sufchek, and Neva, can you believe we're sitting here getting ready to watch the Twins?
Exciting, isn't it?
Now, are you one of those fans that thought when the beginning of the season in spring training this team could go all the way?
We knew they would. Yeah, we knew it.
You knew they could, huh? Well, you're not alone. There's a lot of people that thought the Twins could go all the way this year, and we're going to look back at their season.
The Twins set the tone for their division championship season over 7 months ago in spring training. In this, their first game of the Grapefruit League season, they came from behind in the bottom of the ninth to beat Cincinnati. Later, Twins home run balls would break car windshields, evidence of the team's long ball prowess.
And Puckett sends it deep. Way back. Goodbye.
The Twins opened the '87 season at the Dome, sweeping Oakland 3 straight. Kirby Puckett leading the way with another great catch. The Twins' domination of teams would be the key to success.
Oh, man, nobody's going to get that one. And it's out of here, a 2-run homer. High and deep to left field. Tasker goes back, looks up, put it on the board. Puckett is the batter, and he hits it deep into center field. Way back! Goodbye!
The Twins clobbered home runs with regularity inside the Metrodome, but outside, their hosts would do most of the clobbering. Corey Snyder hit 3 home runs for Cleveland in 1 game against the Twins in May, as the team sank to 5th in the American League West. But back they came in June, led by newly acquired pitcher Joe Niekro. They swept Kansas City in 3 games at the Dome and moved back into first place. At All-Star time in July, only Kirby Puckett was named to the American League squad, a bitter disappointment for a team in front. In August at Milwaukee, it was Puckett's bat that brought the Twins back to life.
Touch 'em all, Kirby Puckett.
He went 6 for 6 with 2 home runs. It was Kirby's bat on September 3rd that made most Twins fans believers. This 459-foot home run to left field against Boston in the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs brought the Twins back, and they won the game in extra innings. During that series, veteran Don Baylor joined the team. Just over 2 weeks ago, the Twins won 6 straight games at home in their final Dome stand, but then lost 2 straight to second-place Kansas City.
Deep to left center field. This one is gone. A 3-run home run for Danny Tartabull.
That set up a showdown on Sunday, September 27th. It was a day the Twins and Twins fans will never forget.
Over there. Puckett drives it to center. Wilson going back. It's deep. It's deep. It's gone. Gaetti drives one to deep center. And this one is gone. Way back and gone.
The Twins won convincingly 8-1 and clinched a tie for the division championship on their final regular season game at home. Now they had to win it on the road. And it happened The next night in Texas, Steve Lombardozzi's single in the 8th made it 4-3 Twins. They go on to win it 5-3. Lombo with 4 RBIs on the night. Jeff Reardon ended the game, and the Twins became the best in the West.
The Twins win the championship. Twins win 5-3.
Number 1. It has been a long road for the Twins, but they are here, and in less than an hour, they will take on the Tigers for the American League Championship Series. And Neva, let's see you wave that hanky, that home run hanky. We want to see a lot of those tonight. This place is sold out and ready to go. The Twins and the Tigers. Tom, the fans are ready. Let's go back up to you.
Okay, Randy will do anything to get a good seat. Look at that, right there in a great seat. No doubt about it. The Twins will be putting their best feet, bats, gloves, everything forward tonight and throughout the playoffs. And speaking of the best, we are very proud to be joined by one of baseball's best tonight, a baseball player from the Twin Cities whose red-hot bat hurled him into the record books and the hearts of baseball fans this season and in seasons past. Now, game after game, for a record-setting 39 straight games, Paul Molitor of the Milwaukee Brewers set the baseball world on fire. His .353 average, the highest ever for the Brewers, and he finished second only to Wade Boggs of the Boston Red Sox for the American League Batting Championship. And Paul has a special interest in this series. He's from St. Paul. He graduated from Cretin High School, played for the Gophers, and tonight he makes kind of his broadcasting debut. You did a little bit earlier, and welcome to broadcasting.
Well, thanks a lot. I'm really excited about the opportunity to be here and working with Channel 11, of course, getting a chance to see the Twins in postseason play for the first time in 17 years.
Paul, you've seen it all. You've been in playoffs. You played in the '82 World Series against the Cardinals. I mean, this has to be, the pressure is big on these players.
Well, it is. I know there's a lot of nervous stomachs in the locker rooms right now, but they're going to come out and give us a good show tonight. I have that feeling, Tom.
Well, there you have it. Paul and I will be back later with more on what to expect. Let's go back to Paul and Diana.
All right, don't you think that Ryther looks just a little bit better just sitting next to Molitor like that?
Oh, it just
it's amazing.
Improves.
What a ball player that guy is. Just in life, he makes people look better. Well, as we get closer to game time, the excitement is building.
And that includes not only the fans inside the dome, but fans throughout the Twin Cities as well.
That's right, Paul and Diana. I'm at the North End Depot in St. Paul. When we come back, we'll show you east side, west side. The pennant fever is hot, and the fans have just one message. Go Twins, go!
Scotch XS2 audio cassettes. For people who take music to excess. Scotch XS2 audio cassettes from 3M, worldwide sponsor, 1988 Olympic Games. Now available at Target.
Now premiering exclusively at Hansard Downtown Pontiac, the 1988 Grand Am DTE, the Downtown Edition, and the 1988 6000 DTE. Both feature DTE trim, European luggage rack, and custom alloy wheels. Both editions now at a special downtown price. Grand Am DTEs as low as $93.80, 6000 DTEs from $99.80. The DTE premieres today only at Hansard Pontiac, in the heart of downtown Minneapolis.
Ever since the State Capital Credit Union came out with its Visa card with a 14.88% interest rate, people in Minnesota found some pretty creative ways to cut up their high-interest credit cards. To see if you're eligible for an SCCU Visa card, just call 291-SCCU. It's a cut above the rest.
At MedCenter's Health Plan, we cover you for routine physicals. We cover you for visits to the doctor's office. We cover you for hospital stays and much, much more. While some other plans, maybe even your plan, try to get by with much, much less. MedCenter's Health Plan. Your coverage better be this good.
On the field, practice is over. Some final preparations are underway, as you can see right there. It'll soon be play ball for real for all the American League marbles as the Twins and Tigers vie for the American League pennant. Hello again, everyone. We're checking in with more than just what's happening on the field as News 11's playoff coverage continues.
The extra innings, the postseason games are about to begin, and with the Major League playoffs comes some Major League excitement.
So we brought in our own heavy hitters, stars in their own right, among them News 11's Jeff Passold, who I think is a better hockey player than actually a baseball
Well, I don't know. He hits pretty good in softball,
yeah,
though.
but he was a great hockey player, although he knows baseball. There's no doubt about that, Jeff.
Well, he's outside the dome right now with some fans, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think I can play either sport right now, so it doesn't matter, although it's cold enough to play hockey out here. You know, it seems everywhere you turn in sports, you hear something about statistics, and you're about to see some pregame stats that just might surprise you, unless maybe you're Tom Rather. I'm just kidding, and you'll see what I'm talking about in a minute. Here they are, the numbers on how much food the fans will take in at tonight's game at the Dome. Fans will go through a mere 5,000 gallons of pop during the game tonight, and get this, another 7,000 gallons of beer. You say you want a hot dog or bratwurst? Well, get in line. 28,000 will be sold tonight. And peanuts? Why not? There will be 9,800 bags sold at the game this evening, along with around 7,000 bags or boxes anyway, of popcorn. So plenty of things to eat on hand here at the Dome tonight. Okay, so we're here with the lucky ones, the fans who were able to get a ticket to tonight's game, but you don't have to be here at the Dome to be caught up in the excitement and cheer the Twins on. Melissa Young is with some True Blue fans tonight over in St. Paul. Melissa, how True Blue are they?
Well, Jeff, I think they're very True Blue. I don't know. What do you think? You're a Twins fan, aren't you?
You bet.
Well, obviously with the banner here, what do you think their chances are?
I hope they make it all the way. I got faith in them.
You do? Okay, how about you? What do you think they're going to do?
They have no chance but to make it all the way. If they don't do that, they don't have no chance at all. So they're going to do it.
You think so?
Oh, easy.
Now, you know, a lot of people say, you know, the Dome is in Minneapolis. Is St. Paul really behind these Twins, too?
Oh, by far. That's the only sponsors. There's St. Paul.
That's what we're here for. All right.
What do you think the chances are? Are they going to win?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you heard it right here first. So we'll watch the game, and Paul and Diana, you'll be watching back in the studio. We'll let you know how it turns out later.
Absolutely.
You bet.
Thank you, Mel. Well, you know, it's nice to hear the fans cheer, but it's even nicer when some of those fans are your best friends, folks you grew up with.
When we return, we'll meet some hometown players who really are local heroes.
You're definitely going.
You know how long I've waited.
You'll be back. Is it something you need?
It's what I really want. The Conservatory on Nicollet. The kind of shopping you've been waiting for. Opening October 12th.
I could learn to shop.
Picks up the loose puck. Move the puck. Man's to Sisson on right wing. Okay, Wilson pokes it loose to Fraser. To Savard. He's past Hartsburg, and here comes Vive with Savard. Wait a minute. What's happening? Someone has crashed through the glass. Picks up the puck. Sidesteps a defenseman. He shoots. He scores.
Minnesota North Stars hockey.
Unbelievable.
Live it. When you need help, you want the best. You want the very latest in technology and people with the skills to use it. You want someone with the best training and experience, someone who really cares. You want the expert technicians at Best Buy's Service Center, where we treat each piece of equipment like it was a member of our family. Best Buy's Service Center. We can fix it.
Let's cut right through it. If you're a serious used car buyer interested in selection, price, and a dealer who won't jerk you around but really deal, then Prestige Lincoln Mercury Mercour is for you. With 50 Lincoln Town Cars and Grand Marquis priced from $5,500 to $19,000, 45 intermediates and economy cars under $5,000, and 100 new car trades, all priced right. Nobody offers more, nobody deals better. If you don't like the price, make us an offer. We'll deal at Prestige Lincoln Mercury Mercour.
The Dome's home to the Twins, and a very welcome home indeed, and the fans are ready for a welcome victory as well as we get ever closer to Game 1 of the American League Championship Series. It's too bad we're here.
I know. It'd be nice to be down there.
It really would. We're back with more of our extended coverage of the Twins' pennant push.
These are the extra innings that count. Every pitch, every hit, every catch can make or break a championship game. Now, outside the Dome right now, the fans continue to come in to watch all the action. It's a sellout crowd, and you can bet that ticket stubs from these games will rapidly become a collector's item. Now, inside, the crowd has collected souvenirs as well. That's the home run hanky. All sorts of memorabilia will be leaving tonight with these fans, but the best souvenir of all may just be a Twins victory.
That would be wonderful. It's going to be a tough battle, the Tigers' starting pitchers versus the Twins' big bats.
Now, Tom Reither joins us again with more on that matchup and what we can expect. Tommy?
Well, as you both say, it's certainly not going to be easy. We know that, and both managers literally throwing their best at each other tonight from the start. The hottest arms, the starting pitchers tonight for the Twins. It'll be lefty Frank Viola, 17-10. He has the best record for the Twins, and he has tough opposition from the Tigers. Almost unbelievable Doyle Alexander. He's incredible at 9-0 after coming to the Tigers late in the season. And once again with Paul Molitor. Paul, the one thing we haven't talked about, pressure of the playoffs. It's a whole new thing.
Well, it really is, Tom, and I can remember back in 1982 that the playoff pressure, the pressure of advancing to the World Series is greater than any pressure that you go through at the end of the season trying to clinch your division. So I know the Tigers have a little bit more experience in that area, having been in the World Series in 1984. It'll be interesting to see how the Twins react to that playoff pressure here tonight.
Every pitch counts. Every ball that hits to you counts.
It does. Everything's becomes magnified in these short series like this, and I think the Twins are fortunate to have a guy like Frankie pitching tonight because he seems to be the type of individual who can handle that pressure very well.
Okay, a little later on, I'm going to have to get your prediction. We're not going to let you get away without that. He'll also be with us here tomorrow night. As we've said, Paul is a hometown hero growing up in St. Paul, and it's certainly with pride that we've watched him this season. And Jeff Passold joins us again with a story of several other players who will be watched with a little extra pride. Jeff?
All right, Tom, that's pretty much right. You know, for the pitcher or for the family, I should say, of Detroit pitcher Jack Morris, this is going to be kind of a tough series. He grew up in St. Paul, so they'll probably have some mixed feelings going into it. But for the families of two Twins players, there are no mixed feelings at all. They're homegrown heroes, and it makes playing here tonight all the more special.
Now Ken Herbeck. He has a chance to put the Twins out in front with him on second.
This woman is one of the Twins' most dedicated fans. The reason? Well, her son just happens to be one of the Twins' biggest stars.
To the opposite field, a long run for Pete Incaviglia, and he won't get there. And Ken Herbeck will stop with a base hit.
The Herbeck family headquarters is in Bloomington, just 2 doors down from the park where Kent began playing baseball. Homegrown talent with a lot of memories.
It was a T-ball team. It was the first really organized team I played on. The name of the team was Tony Oliva. It was a T-ball team. And I remember my mom stitched the number 6 on the back of my T-shirt that I had, and because our name of our team was Tony Oliva, so it was just a good little ball club we had too.
We had people telling us then when he was, you know, 8, 9 years old that he was a natural. Yeah, but you know, back then we didn't think this far ahead, that's for sure. Yeah.
Kent's amateur career led to a Minnesota State American Legion tournament in 1978, where Herbeck played first base, hit with the best of them, and even pitched. And Herbeck isn't the only homegrown talent on the Twins. This young fellow grew to big league fame and fortune, too. Brooklyn Center Little Leaguer Tim Laudner, whose early playing advice came from a coach who still gives him advice from time to time, his dad.
Well, I was born in Mason City, Iowa, and my family lived in Rockford, Iowa at the time. My family moved here in 1965. I started playing baseball in Brooklyn Center Little League when I was 10 years old and just kept playing every summer after that.
Tim Laudner knows he got some breaks on his way to the major leagues, and Kent Herbeck will admit the same. But he also has some advice.
Hopefully it'll show some of the kids around here in the Minneapolis area that if you have a dream about playing Major League Baseball, if you have a dream about playing the World Series or playoffs or something when you're a kid, don't forget about it because you still have a chance.
Some words of wisdom from some hometown heroes. And now let's go back to our home studios and Paul and Diana.
All righty, Jeff. Thank you very much. When we come right back, a tribute to the Twins.
A team that truly captures the hearts of the Twin Cities, playing with just one thought in mind.
presenting some amazing facts about Polaris ATVs. The Trail Boss 4x4 was rated best in tests by 2 leading magazines, beating Suzuki, Yamaha, and even Honda. Trail Boss 250, twice rated better than every Japanese ATV in its class, is now $350 off. Polaris Cyclone, the easiest operating sporting ATV ever, is an amazing $550 off. One last amazing fact. Buy an American-made Polaris now and get up to $200 in free accessories. See one of these dealers today.
Buick breaks the mold with the first GM car of the 90s, the all-new Buick Regal, a one-of-a-kind luxury coupe only at your better Buick dealers. To celebrate, they're offering great deals on new Buicks like the 1988 LeSabre. Full-size luxury and performance, sticker priced from just $14,405. See your better Buick dealer now, where the all-new Regal is waiting and the great deals keep coming.
The great American road belongs to Buick.
Oh, your Cadillac is in space 10, Mr. Hall. Oh, thank you. You're welcome.
Cadillac? We're in business 6 months and you're renting Cadillacs?
Avis, $45 a day.
Avis, we got a red hot car, we got a red hot deal. $45 a day, rents a Cadillac automobile.
A Cadillac for $45 a day.
Now Avis tries harder with roving rapid return, the new car side return that takes just seconds.
Avis red hot.
Hey, forget the fruit and fiber. Feel good every morning with music and money on KS95.
It's the Sunny Money song, 20 grand every week.
20,000 weekly guaranteed, plus the Twin Cities' best music.
It's so easy. Listen at 7:20 every morning to win.
That means more winners more often.
And more music. The KS95 Sunny Money song.
20 grand a week in cash.
Your minimum daily requirement of music and money on KS95.
The dome's filling up now. The scene is just about set. The game's been canceled. No. Just checking to see if you were listening at home. The play's just about to begin, and we wait and wonder, can the Twins win it all? I don't think we're wondering about that. I think if you think positive, I think they can do it.
My prediction, 4-2. Twins.
Tonight?
Yes.
Good. I like it because I have
Twins.
I have those numbers in our pool.
Do you?
Yeah.
And you didn't tell me.
We're joining the crowd in spirit because our boss wouldn't give us the night off as we count down towards the beginning of the first game of this American League Championship Series.
Yeah, that's right. It's an exciting night, and the shouting and cheering is just about to begin after that first pitch is hurled.
You could hear that just there momentarily. Scenes like this one are taking place all over the Twin Cities. Fans who aren't at the Dome like us are gathering together, creating mini stadiums of their own. And in the official stadium, the Metrodome, everything's ready.
That includes Randy Shaver down with a crowd who's having some fun. Randy?
All right, thanks very much, Paul and Diane. I'm here with Adam. He's 6 years old from Blaine, and do I need to ask, who's going to win tonight?
The Twins.
Come on now, we've rehearsed this. What's going to be the final score?
10-1.
All right, that's what we like to hear. Wave that hanky real quick. The home run hanky, we want to see a lot of that tonight. Before I throw it up to Paul Molitor and Tom Reither, Molly, I got to show you this. We got a Brewer fan amongst us.
That's right, Brewers.
Let's go upstairs. Oh, that brought a big smile to his face. Wait, what did you tell me growing up in St. Paul? What was on your mind as a kid?
Well, there's no question you dream about playing Major League Baseball, and when you think about Major League Baseball, you think about playoffs and World Series. So I know it's an exciting time for these guys the first time through down in that Twins clubhouse.
All right, I'm going to put you on the spot. Let's have a Paul Molitor prediction about the series overall.
Well, Tom, I really think that tonight's game is a very key ball game. If the Twins are going to have a chance to win this series, they have to win tonight. I have a feeling if Detroit can win this game, it's going to be a short series because I think they have that type of strength going back to their home park. So let's hope the Twins can do it tonight and make it an interesting series. It'll give them a chance in 7 ball games.
Viola's going to have to really be on, so you say this is the key game, huh?
I really do. You know, the Tigers have struggled against left-handed pitching, and for them to have a chance, they're going to go out there and have to beat Frank tonight. And, you know, with Bert going tomorrow night, anything can happen. But I really believe tonight's game is going to be the key for the Twins.
And we've talked about it, the pressure, the eyes of the nation on them, NBC cameras, every little corner of this country, they're going to be the ball game on.
Well, you know, the ball players have a lot of nervousness right now. But when they get out there and that first pitch is thrown, they get that first at-bat or they get that first ground ball, that nervousness goes away and they can go about doing their job and playing the game.
Okay, I'll tell you, I was pretty loose until you just told me this game is has so much writing on it right now. Now I'm a little nervous.
Well, you know, I just have that feeling that the Twins, not having been here before, if they can get off to a good start tonight, allow those young players that don't have that experience, will pick up a lot of confidence. So that's why I feel that tonight's going to be a critical ball game for the Twins.
All right, Paul Mahler, thanks for being with us tonight. We'll see you again tomorrow night.
Okay, Tom, I enjoyed it. We'll look forward to it.
Okay, this is great having him here, and that is it from the Metrodome right now. Game time in about 30 minutes, and Paul and Diana, too bad you can't be here tonight, but I'll be thinking about you when I'm eating those bratwursts.
Thanks, you big weasel.
Yeah, have an extra one for us.
He'll be thinking about it, sure. Well, that'll do it for us right now. We'll go into extra innings right before every Twins playoff game of this series.
NBC's coverage of the game is next here on TV 11, and we'll be back after tonight's game with all the action and reaction.
And we'll leave you now with a tribute to the Twins produced by photographer-editor Tom Empey. It captures the spirit of the team and brings the season back home for the fans and all of us. We'll see you later, and of course we want to end with
Go Twins.
Good luck to the Twins.
Look at the batter, and he hits it deep into center field. Way back! Goodbye! A 5-4 game as Puckett drills a 3-run homer. Fly ball deep center field. Bradley going back, and this one is gone.
When I played football, I gave it everything I had and more. Your Hall of Fame dealer will give you the best of everything for your money. He really wants your business, and he put forth an extra effort to get it.
Here's the Art Goebel lineup. Great 88 Ford car and truck deals without hassle. Restyling like Crown Victoria and Tempo. More inventory with more options. 6-year, 60,000-mile warranties. Get your new 88 Ford car or truck from Art Goebel Ford, Coon Rapids.
Pat Royce has some pretty strong ideas of how sports should be played.
Royce? The guy's a hack.
And he doesn't pull any punches.
He doesn't know a typewriter from second base.
He tells it like it is.
Royce, he's a close personal friend of mine.
Pat Royce. Read him in the St. Paul Pioneer Press Dispatch. Nobody else brings you the news like this.
Chicken bundles, don't you just love?
Introducing new chicken bundles from Burger King. They're like nothing you ever loved before. You get 3 mini-sized sandwiches made from real white meat chicken, cooked in pure vegetable oil.
Chicken bundles,
and you get a big juicy taste.
Chicken bundles.
But hurry, they're only here for a short time. New chicken bundles, only at Burger King. The best food for fast times.
Does your family have a fire escape plan for home? Dramatic pictures from inside a burning house tonight at 10 on News 11.
Highway to Heaven, A Year in the Life, and St. Elsewhere. NBC's winning lineup will return next Wednesday.
You can bet your silk pajamas on it.
Stay tuned for the American League playoffs.
Now stay tuned for the American League Championship Series, next on NBC.
The tradition is here. The memories are waiting. Next.
For 21 years, the Minnesota Twins called Metropolitan Stadium home, and there were some superb seasons at the Met, sparked by the power of Hall of Famer Harmon Killebrew. The Twins made it to the World Series in 1965 and to the playoffs in 1969 and 1970. For the last 6 years, the Hubert Humphrey Metrodome, affectionately known as the Homer Dome, has been home field for the Twins, and a capacity crowd of 55,000 is on hand for the Twins' first appearance in postseason play in some 17 years. Tonight, game one between the Minnesota Twins and the Detroit Tigers. Hi, everybody. I'm Marv Albert, and welcome to the start of our prime time playoff coverage. A little bit later on, Bob Costas and Tony Kubek will be on hand to bring you the play-by-play. It will be 37-year-old Doyle Alexander for the Tigers. He has been perfect since coming over from Atlanta with a record of 9-0. And for the Twins, the left-hander, 17-game winner, Frank Viola. Now, this afternoon, many of you saw the first part of our baseball doubleheader here on NBC, a game that had the Giants blanking the Cardinals 5-0 to even up the series at 1-1. Bill McAtee has this report.
Well, it was the Giants who got out quickly today as John Tudor ran a fastball inside on Will Clark in the second, and Clark responded with his 2-run home run. The Giants led it 2-0. That would stand up, but in the fourth, Jeffrey Leonard, who had a home run last night, comes right back into almost the exact same spot. Hits his second home run of the series, a solo shot. Meanwhile, the Cardinals' troubles were illustrated by this rare error by the game's best defensive shortstop, Ozzie Smith, in the eighth. Dravecky goes the distance, a 2-hit shutout, and the Giants go back to Candlestick with the series even at 1. Enjoy the game tonight. Back tomorrow.
Thanks, Bill. And while the Cardinals and the Giants are already 2 games into their playoff series, manager Tom Kelly of Minnesota and manager Sparky Anderson of Detroit are getting set for game 1. Now, Tom, at 37, is the youngest manager in the major leagues. Are there butterflies concerning tonight?
Oh, I can't lie, Marv. Definitely, I'm a little bit nervous. I was nervous as early as 10 o'clock this morning and got to the ballpark, I guess, 9:30 or so. So we visited the bathroom twice already. So I guess I'm nervous.
Very nice. Sparky can certainly relate to that, I guess.
I can. I'm just like Tommy. They tell me, they say after you've been in it a few times, you don't get nervous. I was telling Tom, if you don't get nervous at this, you don't belong in the game.
Now, the Twins concluded the season by losing their last 5 games. Not the way you want to come into tonight. Is that a concern?
No, Marv, not at all. My guys are ready. We played a lot of different people the last week of the season. We rearranged our pitching. We got some people some work that needed it. They're going to be on our roster out of the bullpen. And we just changed a lot of different things around and put some people at different positions. And subsequently, we lost some ball games. But our guys are ready to play. We had 2 good workout days, and they're enthusiastic. And I believe we're going to put on a good show.
On the other hand, the Tigers finished in spectacular fashion. But are you worried about a letdown?
No, we'll have no letdown. I said it before it starts. If Minnesota beats us, they're going to beat the best team in the American League because that's what we've been all year. And if they beat us, they deserve to beat us. But if we beat them, then we deserve to win too.
Any managerial advice from the veteran to the rookie MGR?
I do like I do. I keep my feet out of the runway so I don't trip nobody. And I've always said this is a player's game, and I'm not going to have much to do with it.
Okay, and Tom is writing that down right now. Okay, Sparky Anderson and Tom Kelly will be back with a look at the mysteries of the Metrodome in just a moment. And this American League Championship Series pregame show is brought to you by Taco Bell. Say hello to fresh, exciting taste. Just say hello, Taco Bell. And by Lennox. When it comes to heating and air conditioning, you can't do better than Lennox.
Wood Finish by Minwax penetrates deep into wood, so it's easy to get beautiful results. Bring out wood's rich, warm glow with Wood Finish by Minwax.
Minwax makes wood beautiful.
Fans, please.
Mr. Garfield, welcome to Embassy Suites Hotel.
My room,
Oh, all our rooms are really two-room suites for the price of a single room.
Beautiful. Don't change a thing.
The living room, sir.
Love what you've done with this room.
The bedroom.
This is great. I need my space.
And of course, you'll want to take advantage of Embassy Suites free breakfast.
Food.
Served every morning.
At Embassy Suites, you don't have to be a fat cat to enjoy the sweet life.
I resemble that remark.
If you've shopped for family cars, you've probably checked out Toyota Camry and Honda Accord. But your shopping list isn't complete until you've added this new Mazda 626 that has more interior room, more luxury features, and more standard equipment. And beats Camry and Accord by hundreds. You've just got to drive it. Once you do, I'm positive you'll be putting the 626 at the top of your list.
A better family car value comes from our intense commitment to your total satisfaction. That's the Mazda way.
This man once had a heart attack. Since then, his doctor prescribed exercise, the right foods, and aspirin. Studies show aspirin helps reduce the risk of second heart attacks. Ask your doctor. Bayer, the wonder drug that works wonders.
Welcome back to the Twin Cities. We are at the Metrodome in Minneapolis, which has not been a favorite ballpark for the opposition. In fact, to visiting teams, the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome is a sinister edifice. The primary cause of such trepidation is Minnesota's record at home this season. 56 up, 25 down. Opponents have even turned to the bizarre in search of a reason for the Twins' dominance at home.
I know they have better cuts at curveballs that are pretty good curveballs at home than they do on the road, which leads me to one thing. Maybe they're getting the signs.
Some people also believe that the Twins hitters might be getting the signals from the center field cameraman or some accomplice that might be out there helping him.
But that center field area is always packed, and they all seem to have good cuts at home and not on the road, and the record indicates they play well. I think they're getting the signs somewhere.
The next item would be the air conditioning system in the Metrodome. A lot of teams theorize that the air conditioning can be turned on and off to the Twins' liking, which would govern the flight of the baseball, meaning that the ball could carry a lot farther or could not carry at all. A lot of people think that the lights in the Metrodome in the outfield are far below standards. It seems to me that there's at least one questionable ball hit every game into, let's call it the Metrodome Triangle, where it's completely lost. But a visiting team playing 6 games there during the course of a season really has trouble following the flight of the ball in the dome.
For their part, the Twins perpetuate the aura of their home field advantage at every opportunity.
The reason why we play so well in the dome is because we turn the fans on when we hit for home runs and blow them in when the other team's hitting.
Well, I guess things can be on the humorous side when you're 56 and 25 at home. Throughout our coverage of this American League Championship Series, we are delighted to be joined by Don Sutton of the California Angels, a man who has won 321 games, a future Hall of Famer, a man who says he doesn't mind at all pitching here at the Metrodome. But, Don, how do you react to the charges that have been made about this ballpark?
Well, I think it's kind of stupid to think you could recycle the air conditioning, but as far as being familiar with all the conditions, it has to help playing 81 games here.
What about stealing signs? Does it matter if they are successfully being stolen? Can a club put them to good use?
Well, there's no doubt in my mind they would try that. From the monitor, I don't know. From the center field camera, I don't know. 1982 and 1983 with the Milwaukee Brewers, we had every catcher's sign and we scored a lot of runs. We didn't always win, but we had some good cuts.
On the other hand, can this be merely a psychological edge, even if things aren't being done, that opposition clubs can be bothered by it?
Oh, definitely. Ball clubs have personalities just like people, and I think that the environment plays a big role in that. If you're a home team and you think that you have an advantage, it's like starting the game ahead 2-0. If you're a visiting club and you think that you have an uphill climb, it's going to be tough to overcome that. I've come in here with 3 different ball clubs, and on 2 of them, I've had players come up on the flight in and say, hey, I don't know how you've done here before, but we don't win, so don't expect too much.
And you can certainly relate to creating one's own environment out on the mound with folks who feel you might be doing a little something with the baseball. That could be psychological.
I only carry pictures of my kids. You know that.
I buy it, though. Perfect. We'll be back with the wild and the wacky involving the Tigers and the Twins.
Of all the furnaces you can buy, only one has Pulse technology, the Lennox Pulse gas furnace. How good is a Pulse? So good, it's backed by a lifetime limited warranty. In fact, it's so reliable, Lennox is making this warranty retroactive to every Pulse ever sold.
Take it from Dave Lennox.
For a lifetime of comfort and savings, get a Pulse gas furnace. You'll find it only at your independent Lennox dealer. He's in the yellow pages.
Atta boy, Dave.
Way I look at it, I've kept my mouth shut long enough.
One bite of steak and you won't open your mouth for ordinary fast food again. New steak fajitas. Real steak, real fast.
Oh, and another thing.
Taco Bell, the only real choice.
Next Sunday, the NFL plays here when the Chiefs battle the Dolphins.
Before your team takes the field, our team hits the air. NFL Live.